Hi, it's my privilege to bring our midweek moment to you this week. I'm going to talk about a passage of scripture that is the biblical basis for the why of how we're going to reopen our church building. The paper that you'll see online or maybe have in hand or download this week from the Reopening the Church Facility Task Force will explain all of that to you. But I want to focus on the why. It's a concept that is not new to us at all. You've read the Old Testament, I know you have. You've seen it there. You've read the New Testament, you've seen it there. And so I just want to remind you of the story, which is the source of the language for us in this pandemic task force assignment about reopening our church building. It's in Luke. Then an expert on the law stood up to test Jesus, saying, "Teacher, what must I do to get life forever?" Jesus said, "What's written in the law? What do you read there?" The man answered, "Well, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your strength, and all your mind, and also love your neighbor as you love yourself." Jesus said to him, "Your answer's right. Do this, and you will live." But the man, wanting to show the importance of his question, said to Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" Jesus answered him, "As a man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, some robbers attacked him. They tore off his clothes, beat him, and left him for dead. It happened that a priest was going down that road. When he saw the man, he walked by on the other side. Next, a Levite came there, and after he went over and he looked at the man, he walked back on the other side of the road. Then a Samaritan, so think here enemy, if you will, a Samaritan traveling down the road came to where the hurt man was. When he saw the man, he felt sorry for him. The Samaritan went to him, poured olive oil and wine on his wounds and bandaged them. He put him on his own donkey. He took him to the inn and cared for him. And then the next day, the Samaritan brought out 2 coins and gave them to the innkeeper. And he said, "Take care of this man. If you spend more money on him, I'll pay it back to you when I come back." Then Jesus said, "Which one of these 3 men do you think was a neighbor to the man who was attacked by the robbers?" The expert on the law answered, "The one who showed him mercy." Jesus said to him, "Then go and do what he did." And that's what Jesus says to us, to love our neighbor as ourselves. And that's why we're going to continue the safe practices of wearing masks, washing our hands, keeping physically distant, so that we keep not ourselves safe, though it should help with that too, but I'm doing it because I want you to be safe from me, because I love you and I care about you. Who is my neighbor? Who's not my neighbor?